ladies and gentlemen, join me in manifesting Hawlucha EX. If not in the next expansion, then the one after. Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Pocket. I think you might have noticed a substantial lack of EV Grove. That's because I had a little bit of a Alolan Doug Trio EX incident, and that made me nearly quit out the game. But I'm just going to go straight into the pulls. I have already done one multi on Ho-Oh and one multi on Lugia. Got some pretty cool stuff, and I'll show you that afterward. But I just want to get right into this. I was having dinner with my brother for his birthday, and we did a couple of pool duels. Hey there, James. You had a third Zertoria off a single roll. Best feeling. You wish me the luck that you had when you pull your third Zertoria. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, we're only going to be doing two unboxings. One for Ho, one for Lugia, then I'll just show you the fruits of my pulls. But let's get into it. Wisdom of Sea and Sky. I actually have no idea what I even want from this pack. I just want Ho-Oh EX, I suppose. Just no full arts, no shinies, please. Pokemon TCG Pocket has really mastered the art of giving you what you want without actually giving it to you. So, we're going to throw down 117 hourglasses and see how many sparklies we can get. Tell my brother happy birthday. Well, I will say thank you on his behalf. Let's go. How many sparklies are we going to get? Are we going to get 2? Even 3? It's probably going to be 0. We got 1. 1 sparkling. So, alright, first pack has an uncommon. So we've got Yanma. It uses U-turn, and it does exactly what it sounds like. We've got Houndoom, and mind you, I did not. All I was doing was pulling for EXs, so I haven't actually looked at these cards, so I can fill out some runtime by reading out these cards and reacting to their effects. Houndoom, for 3 energy, does 70 damage, and discards a random card from your opponent's hand. Oh, shoot. As time goes on, we really are into the card milling arc of Pokemon TCG Pocket, aren't we? We have cards that pluck away your opponent's attachments, and now we're just taking things straight out of the hand. Togepi uses Charm. Reduces damage in the next turn by 20. Good stall. Gligar, 10 damage Glide. Well, I'm guessing Gliscor is going to be absolutely amazing. And our uncommon is Kangaskhan. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this attack does 40 more damage. Ooh. This guy can really sucker punch a low HP evolution. Second pack, let's go. Alright, looks like this is where our Sparkly comes from. And our Sparkly, it looks like it's going to be a full art. Let me adjust my camera here. We're starting off the Grand Bull for 3 energy. Wild Tackle, this Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. They really are piling on that damage in exchange for recoil. But, every single time this happens, I just think of Solgaleo. Solgaleo and Rare Candy. That just... Give me a second. How many times do I have to learn that lesson to go on Do Not Disturb whenever I stream phone games? Onyx, 3 damage, Headbutt. 3 energy, Headbutt. Do we even have Steelix in this? I mean, he's probably good to throw down to take hits. Furret, he has a Tail Smash. Flip a coin of tails, his attack does nothing. So in other words, Ferret does 0 damage when you're using it, and it's a 1 damage 80 for everyone you fight against. Gotcha. Houndour, 2 energy bite. So if you can put a Houndour on the field and keep it in there and battery it up, once it becomes a Houndoom, it's going to be a menace. And our last card is a full art Gligar, who uses the 10 HP Glide. Oh, I love those Murkrow and Honchkrow in the background. Gorgeous art. Pack number 3. Oh, another uncommon. Oh, well, there's Gliscor. 2 energy for a Sharp Fang. That's his 60 damage. Oh, Gliscor, you're no Sandslash. But in fact, Oddish has a higher base power than Onix. Oddish and its evolution are special attackers. I know, right? Oh, Onix. The anime made you look like a pseudo-legendary, but you really were just a tutorial Pokemon. We love you all the same, though. Ah, Sentret. 20 damage scratch, a typical 60-20. You'll love to see it. Vampy does 30 damage for 1 and deals 10 damage to itself. For 70 HP, that's pretty darn good. That's like, it's kind of Hitmonchan levels of being a nuisance. Imagine throwing this guy down with 2 Lucario. Non-EX Lucario. Ugh, that two energy retreat is rough, though. And our uncommon is a Togekiss. The ability is Celestial Blessing. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin if heads prevent that damage. Oh, shoot. Solo Togekiss decks? Yes, throw down a Togekiss deck, put it on auto, and that's just a 5-minute coin flip? Not bad. Pack number 4. Ooh, is that an EX? That might be an EX, ladies and gentlemen. We got a Clang, which has 2 energy Gear Cutter. I'm sure Kling Clang is going to go off the chains. You have a Ducklet, 60 and 10. I'm sure its evolution it will pop off. Mona, 70-20. You know, 70 HP Pokemon are kind of like in Generation 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Any cards that had 1850 attack power. If you know, you know. Larvitar, 60-10. But if we know it, then Tyranitar about to pop up. So who is our last card? That's a Crobat EX. I got my first one through Wonder Pick. So now I have 2 Crobat EX. I can run 2 of these bad boys in a deck. And run him in a poison damage deck. So run one of these guys with Scoliopede. That's how you know it's good. Alright, we got Cherim to start off the next pack, and it is going to be a cooldown pack. 80-40 for an evolution. 1 energy, though. So this guy can come out of nowhere. And I know that Lyra is a card in this deck. So if you have anybody waiting on the bench that can hit for some quick damage, there's some good Lyra synergy there. Hero, Peck Bugs. If your opponent's Pokemon is a Grass-type Pokemon, this attack does 40 more damage? Holy Schlamola! Hero about to pop off in low rarity runs. I'm digging it. Houndour. Teddiursa, Honey Snack. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. Very nice. Oh, he's an early game staller. Dang. Dark Pendant. If the dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent reveals a random card from their hand and shuffles it into their deck? Oh no! You throw a Dark Pendant onto that Teddiursa in the early game? You're gonna be... Your opponent is gonna be in for a bad time. Pack number 6. We got an uncommon. We got Yanma. We got Muna. We got Steel Apron. The Steel Pokemon this card is attached to takes minus 10 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon, recovers all special conditions, and can't be affected by special conditions? Woo! That completely dumpsters a couple of the solo battles. I like it. Give me more solo synergistic tools. Zubat. Oh, so Zubat is just like a Crobat EX, but a little bit less. Yeah, losing 10 HP in order to cause poison. Could be good. Adhering, you're sending good luck. Thank you. Arigato. Didn't think you'd be up long enough. Well, you're here now. This is probably going to be a micro stream anyway, so enjoy what you got. Raikou does 2 energy, 70 damage thunder, does 20 damage to itself. Well, yeah. It's balanced by the fact that it's a basic Pokemon. And if you pair that up with the cord or the plug, and, you know, if you have him follow up your heavy hitter, then he can just go straight in for 70 damage. Pack number 7, we start with Jinx. It's a cooldown pack. 2 energy, attract smack. Flip a coin if edge, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. For a basic Pokemon that can possibly just come straight on in and start dealing paralysis, not bad. Totodile, 60-20. Houndoom, Tangela, 2 energy, sleep, guaranteed sleep. You, gotta be one of those live and die by the coin flip types. Delibird, 1 energy, draw a card. Oh no. Card draw is already so powerful in this game. Pack number 8. Ooh, looks like we got another full art back there. Swinub, 2 energy, Mudslap, 70 HP to compensate. Pineco, 2 energy, Ram. Oh. Wonder if your evolution is gonna pop off. I mean, it did, didn't it? In the games. Togepi, Kalang, and our full art is another Gligar. I can now run 2 of them in a deck if I'm so inclined. Our next pack is Cooldown Mawile. Ooh, it's a Metal Hitmonchan. I like it. Chansey. For 2 energy, you can Scrunch. Flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. Once again, get that Dark Pendant on Chansey and watch your enemy weep. Gligar, the non-full art version. Musharna. 2 energy, Dream Dance. Both active Pokemon are now asleep. Musharna actually just does unto you what you want done unto oneself. And the last card is Bofalant with art with Mario Striker's art. 3 energy, continuous headbutt. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 70 damage for each head. Say, look, it's Misty in Pokemon card form. And the last pack from Oho. Is it going to be a hit? Nope. Looks like we're just going to ease it down slowly. So, Cherubi, the ability Enthusiastic. It's like enthusiastic for fruit. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached, attacks by this Pokemon cost 1 less energy. Oh! So you attach a tool to Cherubi, and it is able to use Sweet's Relay for free. I wonder if Sweet's Relay has actually been used in a competitive viable deck. There's our Cling. Spearow, 70-10. That 70 is huge. Do not underestimate having more HP, but minus 10 damage, you're just holding on until you can get your Fearow up to speed. Onyx. And ending off with another amazing art Buffalent. Let's see, what were our hits in this collection? Well, I guess Crobat EX was the hit, if only I didn't already have one. And how many full arts did we get? We got 2 Gligers. Was it really just 2 Gligers that we got full art of? Yep. Oh, that's the first one. Oh, the Moderate Zone? That's OG Geodude, but bigger damage. I'm sure it was. Per usual, I'm not always remembering what exactly it is that I talked about previously. Woo! We're at 100. We're at 100 different cards, but 6 of those are full arts or shinies. All right, and the final 10 pack of the stream gonna be Lugia. Buffalent. Gotcha. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. I remember that now. Fun fact, I originally played Pokemon Silver between Gold and Silver. My brother played Gold. And I think we swapped for the remakes, so he played Silver, and I got Gold. OG Geodude had Flip and Telltales for 10 damage. Gotcha. Yeah. Bigger damage is an understatement. Well, also higher energy. You played Silver both times. Culture. Alright, Lugia. Let's see if you can live up to being my patron deity for Generation 2. Can we get more Sparklies than we did in the previous 10 pull? We got 1 last time. Can we get 2? Can we get 2? Knowing me, I'm going to have the same luck that I do playing the more or less game in Final Fantasy XIV maps. Let's get it! 1. We got 1 Sparkly. Alright, so we're going to be getting a whole different suite of cards this time. Barbaracle. For 3 energy, it can use Dynamic Chop. Does that seem not good? Or I think I might be missing something. Magikarp! There's the boy. 30 HP. Oh my god, he's got baby Pokemon stats. Splashing Dodge. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects done to this Pokemon. Oh, but he's a slippery carp. Ah, there's Mawile. Ambipom. 40 damage, 1 energy tail jab. Once again, Lyra synergy. And Ninetales! Everyone, pay your respects to Ninetales. To this day, solo Ninetales is still earning me low rarity wins in solo mode. Just the OG Vulpix and Ninetales. That one deck is still pulling out wins that I have no business getting. But what does this new Ninetales do? For 3 energy, Scorching Breath, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Here's the thing, though. If you're able... Oh, does this have Lyra synergy? Because I know... Like, if I were to retreat Ninetales and then put it back onto the active, would that restore its ability to attack? I'm sure someone out there knows. I don't. Man, 3 damage, 120. Imagine putting that up with a fire battery. Alright, so pack number 2. It's a cooldown. So our Sparkling was near the back of the pack, so we could possibly just get a whole lot of fodder all the way up until the end. We have Murkrow, who uses Astonish. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent reveals a random card from their hand and shuffles it into their deck. Alright, so it's the Dark Pendant, but in active form. Poison Powder. Guaranteed poison from Oddish. Magic up again. Elemental Switch. Move a fire, water, or electric energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Ooh. So for things like Magneton, that'll help you gather up energy quick. Porygon 2. Hello, buddy. Whenever you attach an energy from your energy zone to this Pokemon, put a random card from your deck that evolves from this Pokemon onto this Pokemon to evolve it. So you give this guy an energy, and then he becomes Porygon Z. Cool. Uncommon. Horsey. Oh. Minus 10 HP plus 10 attack. That's pretty good, especially for Horsey. This guy packs a wallop. Can't take it though. Wobbuffet. Reply strongly. If this Pokemon was damaged by an attack during your opponent's last turn while it was in the active spot, this attack does 50 more damage. Alright, this guy is gonna smack you for 80. It's Executor, but kind of funny, kind of memey. I like it. Ah, and there's Porygon Z. What does it do? Slowing Beam. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon cost 1 colorless more. Dang. Trolly little guy, isn't he? An Energy Mancer. Pack number 4. Got an uncommon in there. Dunsparce. Here comes the boy. Flip a coin of heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. 20 damage and paralysis at the cost of 50 health. Could be good if your coin flips are true. Absol. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Ooh. Cyrus Bait. Good stuff, Absol. Sunkern. Whoa. 40 HP, 20 damage, heals 10. That 40 damage might be a little dicey, though. And Xatu. Life Drain. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon's remaining HP is now 10? Wait. This guy brings your opponent down to where a stiff breeze or poison can finish them off. Obviously, it's a coin flip, and it doesn't finish them off. So, there are plenty of caveats to this, but I mean, for 2 energy, this guy has a half chance to, you know, cause 170 plus damage effectively. Dang. If they ever introduce a card that guarantees heads flips, that's gonna be so toxic. Let's see. We're starting with a Squirt Bottle, and we've got nothing. Discard a fire energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Energy Control. Hello, Moga. This attack does 10 damage to one of your benched Pokemon. Oh, this guy comes out swinging. But, you got a Chansey or an Onix. Although, it says you can't choose. So you could accidentally end up hitting your Magikarp too. Eevee! Look at this. Look at this friend-shaped creature. Oh, it even finds a friend. Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Woo Nelly. Remoraid, a 60-20. Perfect. And a Houndoom. Pack number 6. Are we going to get anything from this? An uncommon. So, Honchkrow, 2 energy Dark Cutter. That 120 HP is big. Scyther, 20 damage, slash for 70 HP. And I know that Scissor is in this deck, so okie dokie to me. Ledybug, drawn in MS Paint, and I mean that in the best possible way. 60-20. Unfortunately, it evolves into Ledian. I don't know what I mean by that. Let's see. Ambipom, Honchkrow again, and Cleffa. Oh, right. We randomly start getting 6 cards in our packs instead of 5. And that 6 card is always going to be a baby Pokemon. Cleffa has 30 HP, and he uses Twinkly Call. Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. So the same thing as Eevee, but no energy cost. Pack number 7. Got an uncommon in here. Mareep is a 60-20. Wooper is a 70-30 for 2 energy. Sunflora, 2 energy Solar Beam for 70 and 90 HP. By now, Sandslash is the gold standard for cheap Stage 1 evolutions. 2 energy, 70 damage, but I think Sandslash... Does Sandslash have 100 HP or 90? I don't remember. Hitmontop, this Piercing Spin. This attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Ooh! Fighting decks are getting so many options in this. I love it. Young Common is... a moment of silence for Marsh. If you're an OG, you'll know. So, 2 damage over 2 energy. Ampharos does Thunder Punch, 80 plus. Flip a coin if heads, this attack does 40 more damage. If tails, this Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. Alright, so I think that's the Thunder Punch we all know and love. That's, yeah, Electabuzz from the first few expansions did this. Alright, is this the one with the sparkly in it? It is not. Ledybug. Bayleaf. Evolves from Chikorita. 2 damage, 2 energy Vine Whip for 40. Is Meganium one of the EXs? That'd be cool. I like myself some Meganium. Oddish. Remoraid, and our uncommon is Crawdaunt. During your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve... Wait. When you're a Pokemon, you may discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh, my goodness. This guy can just disarm your opponent, and then he does 3 energy Crab Hammer. Could catch your enemy with your pants down. This should be our Sparkly. Yep. Yep, and it's going to be a full art. Sneasel. Look at that Sly Devil. 60-20. Mantine. Whoa, what is this? 4 energy dive. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. With a little bit of Misty luck, this guy can be a menace. Wobbuffet. Scyther. And our full art is... Praise be to Mars, she has blessed my pulls. Full art cards infuriate me, but they look gorgeous. Alright, card number 10. Can we get something nice in card number 10? I have pulled 1 EX and a whole bunch of full arts. We're ending with a whimper, ladies and gentlemen. Whooper, Oddish, a Borb. That is what a Borb looks like. An orb-shaped bird. 50-20. And Xatu is a real Hail Mary Pokemon, so that counts. Sunflora. And our last pick is Mantine. Let me see. Ninetales is pretty cool. Porygon 2 and Z were nifty. The spray bottle was fun. We got 1 Cleffa. We got Marsh. We got the brother of Marsh. We got Crawdont. Yeah, in terms of getting EXs, not so many hits. Alright, what's my count up to now? After doing 4 10 pulls and a couple of scattered freebies, we're up to 115, 108 in the decks. Alright, let's see what kind of, looks like I got someone used Wonder Pick for my, one of my acquisitions. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. So we have, yep, we have tokens for getting 110 cards. Very nice. And what kind, so we have decks. Ah, I got all the, so you might wonder, you didn't pull a Lantern. Yeah, that was, I got that through Wonder Pick earlier. Looks like that's it. And let me see. Pokemon you meet at National Park. You're absolutely right there. I love these themed collections. They're so charming. Journeying with a partner and an egg. Huh. Is this a reference to like some kind of anime or manga? It has to be. Remoraid, clinging to a fin. Yeah, you get a Mantine, you get a Remoraid. Here's some hourglasses. Love to see it. And what award did I get here? Collecting 500 Psychic-type cards. Nifty. Alright, any Wonder Picks. I got a whole bunch of hourglasses right now. Any Wonder Picks that I can do here. So we got full art Xatu over there. We got Jumpluff. Heatmore. Oh, Skarmory EX. That's one of the cards that I pulled during my duels with my brother in the restaurant. What other things can we get here? Anything worth 3 or 4? Oh, shoot! Dragonite's one of the 2 cards I need from Eevee Grove. Okay. I know it's not it's not from the new expansion, but it might be worth it. Chat, pick a number from 1 through 5. If you want to defer, that is completely reasonable. Starting from the top left, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Everyone says 2. Well, hello there, Marketos. Everyone says 2, and that is what I usually go for. I always go for 2 whenever I pick. I never stray. And it works about 20% of the time. 2. Oh, immediately sucker punching me with that failure. But that's Wonder Pick for you. You can't even be mad anymore. I mean, I got mad plenty. Alright. Dragonite evades me another day. But what can we get? What else can we try to go for here? Anything rare, anything EX level. That's a full art Octillery. I do not Wonder Pick for full arts. Let me see here. Nah. Looks like it's, Wonder Pick is not with me right now. Let me see. So, let's go ahead and look through my collection here for really rare things. So let's see, the rare hits that we got. So yeah, I got this Lantern EX from a Wonder Pick before, which you just know that the next 8 or 9 or 10 are not going to be what I want. But it is what it is. What does Lantern EX do anyway? Uses Flashing Signal. Flip a coin if heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. So he messes you up either way. Let me see here. Well, where are some other picks that I got from here? Yeah, I got the Crobat earlier today. Skarmory I got from a pack. For 2 energy, use a Steel Wings during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks. Okay, so just like in the proper games, he is a tank with 140 HP and being a basic Pokemon. Get your, what was it? Your Dialga? Yeah, get your Dialga EX out there, attack with it once, charge this guy up with 2 energy, use Lyra to retreat, and now Skarmory is going to hold down the fort. And then we can briefly look through the full arts and shinies and babies that I got, starting with a Magby. A full art Magby. And Eopatoot. Magby, so for 0 energy, take a fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your benched basic Pokemon. Basic is an important distinction. So, turn 1, you can just... Turn 1, you can just charge up something that's on your bench using Magby, and then retreat it for nothing. And he has no weakness, so not even a water type that can't do 30 damage off the bat can take this guy out. Let's see, we also got a full art Wobbuffet, who is hanging out with a couple of Wynots. So dang charming. We already saw Gligar. He was pretty cool. Stantler, for 2 energy enhanced horns, if this Pokemon has a tool attached, this attack does 50 more damage. So it's kind of like Skarmory, but with a little bit more oomph to it for a little bit more cost. And this was my really big pick from the duel, a Rainbow Bordered Shuckle EX, who has Solid Shell. This Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks, as you can expect from Shuckle. And for 1 energy, he has flip 3 coins, his attack does 20 damage. So he can do up to 60 damage, which, is a little bit too powerful for Shuckle, but I'll let it slide. And this was the shiny I got. Look at this Yanmega EX. Looking straight out of the 80s. This is some Far Cry. Well, what was the DLC? It's not Far Cry, was it? You know the one I'm talking about. There's like Blood Dragon or something like that. Far Cry Blood Dragon. Oh no, yeah, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I'm surprised I got that right, but yeah, looking straight out of there. He's a pretty bloke, isn't he? So for 3 energy, he uses Air Slash. You discard a random energy from this Pokemon. It's three colorless though. You can slip this guy in wherever you want. He's you can even throw him into an electric deck and use the plug to get 120 energy, 120 damage off. And I do believe that is it for me showing off all of the other things that I got with my pulls so far. Like I said at the top of the stream, there's going to be a micro stream, not even an hour. But, I don't know. It's a bonus stream, and I love doing my bonus streams, no matter how short they are. So, that is opening some packs from the new Wisdom of Sea and Sky expansion. You're welcome for the typing ASMR. I have a busy day tomorrow. The birthday festivities, have only just begun, so I'm going to need to get my rest. And you do too. I mean, it's Friday, so if you guys have some wild parties, keep at it. I'm saving myself for the good times tomorrow. You are very welcome for the stream, James, and thank you all for coming, James Solaris, Marketos, Dictone, AQ, Solaris. I believe I already said that. And you, who just wanted to see a short but sweet unboxing video and saw it as a VOD, thank you. James, you're almost better. You still need rest. Then I'm going to make this brief so you can get back to it and you can be your amazing self. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord. It is in the description. It'll let you know when the next stream comes up. We will be reconvening tomorrow, likely. We're probably going to be back to the shorter streams on Saturdays. It's, we had a stream of Lucky Times, but, you know, touching grass calls to me. And we will continue with Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. Trying to come up with something clever to say, but all I can say is, until then, getting out.